Hey guys, my name is Nick. I'm the owner and head coach at Functional Training South Africa. We're a strength and conditioning gym based in Bromhof, Randburg. We are an outdoor and indoor training facility where we specialize in all sorts of fitness, whether you're looking for general maintenance or strength building. You could be a professional athlete or a regular stay-at-home mom, and we have something for you, whether it's kettlebell training, weightlifting, training for obstacle races, comrades, or anything of that nature. We can help you. Hey guys, welcome to FTSA and our first episode where we're going to hope to teach you something about the exercises that we do here, how we do them, and what they're about. So today we got Marge. She's going to be my assistant for today. Welcome, Marge. And today we're going to be teaching Marge kettlebells, how to do a kettlebell swing, and just basic technique on kettlebell swings. Cool. So kettlebells, I'm sure most of you have seen them either at your gym, your corporate office gym, on TV, different YouTube videos, and to be fair, they seem a bit intimidating for those of you who might not know what they are or how to use them. So hopefully today we can do a quick rundown of what kettlebells are, basic technique form, and make it a little bit more approachable for you to use them next time you're at your gym. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do a quick demo of what a kettlebell swing is supposed to look like, then I'll break it down, and then we'll use you as our demonstration on different aspects of kettlebell swings. So this is my kettlebell swing for today. Kettlebell swing. All right, so that is your basic kettlebell swing. There's a lot more expansion you can do into a kettlebell swing, and you can also regress it down for clients or people that might not know what to do with it. So we're gonna now break that down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you to firstly work on your stance, how to approach your kettlebell. Because too many people, you see them standing really wide with their feet, and then that's just already setting them up for failure with the kettlebell swing. So you want to be about hip width or slightly wider, depending on your body type. So if I get you to stand in front of your kettlebell, about hip width, perfect. So make sure that now when you do your kettlebell swing, when you first start, you don't want to be too close to the kettlebell because you're already going to lose your initial starting point for the swing. So you want to be roughly about, an arm's length from the kettlebell. So if you go down and you grab the kettlebell, so that's going to be your start. So now I'm going to show you the first exercise, but that is pretty much the starting point. So all we're going to do, we're going to start in this position. To actually start the movement is almost like an American football player would hike a ball. So this is like the hike part of the kettlebell. Swing, so you're going to start here, and all you're going to do is you're going to drag the kettlebell back towards you, and you're going to drive your hips, and then let it come back down, and start again. So it drives back, drive through, back in, and just stop. So we're not doing the actual kettlebell swing, we're just starting the movement. So I want you to just reach down, grab the kettlebell, let your weight forward a little bit more before you start. So put it down again, slightly forward, so you got your body weight leaning forward, and you're gonna drag it back into your hips, and then you drive up. And then put it down again, bring it down, put it down, drag it in, and up, up. And then put it down again, and one more drag. Cool. So if you put it down, I'll quickly give you a few things I've seen that we can fix to make you more efficient. So what you're doing here is you're starting there, and as you put it down, you use your arms, and you didn't use your hips too much. You're staying in a lower position. So your arms were here, and then you drove up. So use your arms more like ropes. So they're just holding the kettlebell. They're not really pushing the kettlebell too much. They're just holding the kettlebell through your body. So we're gonna do that again. Just make sure when you bring it up to here, your kettlebell is nice and close to you, and you drive your legs through. So you're squeezing your quads and your glutes, and you're driving up. Okay, so let's go again. So you're gonna drive it back, pop, there we go. Relax, there we go. Put it back down again, and do one more drag back. Well done. Cool, so you can see with Meg here, after I pointed out that she was using a bit too much leg. So it is a lower body exercise, but you don't want to squat. The minute you come from here and you try to go into that kind of movement, you're not being efficient with yourself. So if you start squatting with a kettlebell, which you see a lot of people in different social media things or online or different gyms, they'll do this sort of movement. They'll come through and they'll do all this, which is not a kettlebell swing. You're using a kettlebell, but you're not using it efficiently. The more you squat, the less you're using your body to generate that forward and back momentum, that almost like a pendulum sort of movement. So you got to drive through, and engaging your quads, hamstrings, hips, glutes, keeping your core tight. So all I want you to do now is we're going to start again, the same principle, and we're going to do about 3 or 4 continuous reps. So you're not going to put it down, so you're going to drag it back and drive through, and I want your arms to be nice and loose at the top, and just drive back. So the arms come back into your hips, hips go back, you're not going to squat, you're going to go back, drive through, squeeze your glutes and quads, the kettlebell is going to naturally just shoot up, let it come down, and then you move into the movement. So do 5 reps, see how you go, and then what I can see from here. All right, now drag it back, hips, relax, nice big drive with the hips. Aha. So start again, do a nice drive it back and drive the hips. Let it come back into you. Let your body go back a bit more so you got more power from the hips and the glutes. Well done. Cool. It's just going to be a time process. The more you do it, the more your body's going to get in sync with the kettlebell. So that's the thing. The most important thing is to just do it often, but not too much at a time. If you're new at kettlebells, do bits at a time. So if you go, heavy quick, you might be able to do it, but it might not be long-term good for you if you go too heavy too quick, because then you might end up feeling too stiff, a little bit injured, and you think, oh, kettlebells are not for me, and then you just missed out on an awesome equipment that you can use that can make you better for your sport, your training, just general health and fitness. So just to recap, what we're going to do it again, we're going to do it together, so we'll do it side by side, and then we can see the little difference sort of thing. So we're going to reach forward to the kettlebell, and we're going to do 5 reps, and then we're going to put them down. So you're going to drag back, let's go, drive through. One more, and relax, put it down. So here you can see the difference in how when I was bringing the kettlebell back, my hips were going further back, and I was more in this position, and I had more power to drive my hips through. You were a bit more upright, so you were here, not squatting per se, but you were more of an upright position, so that movement, you didn't have the hip drive to push the kettlebell through. So that'll be something that I'll be looking to work with you going forward. But I think you did a really good job with your first machine kettlebells, and the more we do it, the better you'll get. So thank you very much for that. I appreciate your help. So that was a quick, very basic guide on what a kettlebell swing is and what you can do with it type of thing, just to get you started on where to begin if you're going to learn to do kettlebells. So the most important thing is to remember it's not a squatting movement. You don't want to be squatting down to drive the kettlebell forward, because you're going to lose all the energy and power you can generate from your hamstrings, your glutes, and the rest of your body. You don't want to be up and down, forwards and backwards, hence the swing. The other thing you got to remember to use your hips. You got to drive through, pop the hips through, and that's going to get you that power to get the kettlebell going and to float it up type of movement. All the things is important to engage your hamstrings, your quads, your glutes, and most important, your core. If your core is strong and solid, you're going to be able to work through. If you're soft, you're going to struggle big time. Keep the kettlebell flowing. It's not a forceful movement. You don't want to be standing here and driving your arms up and trying to do a front raise. It is supposed to be a flow of a kettlebell. So one movement leads into the other, and you generate energy. And then the other most important thing is just ease into it. Don't try to, because you might be able to lift an 8 kg kettlebell or a 12 kg kettlebell, to do too many reps on your first time around. Do a whole kettlebell set, and then the next day you're gonna feel stiff and sore. So easy does it. Work into it and work on the pointers that we showed you today, and hopefully it will help you to become more familiar with the kettlebells and progress into other movements. So yeah, thank you so much for coming through and watching us with the kettlebells. If you're interested in learning more about different movements with the kettlebell, you're very welcome to drop us a line on our Facebook page, Instagram, or send me an email, and you can always come through and do a session with us. So thanks so much for that, And also a huge thanks to Marge, my assistant today, for coming through and letting me show the kettlebells. And don't forget to check out the guys from Viewer who put this video together for us. They're an awesome company, so make sure to give them a like on their Facebook page. Thanks so much. To come back next week, we're gonna have another episode. We're looking at battle ropes and different ways to use them, so how they can benefit you and your training program. Thanks so much.